Thank you very much, Betty. You know, as Betty was talking about young people being able to at least prepare a meal, and because I like numbers, if you're 25 years of age and you eat 3 meals a day, you're eating 27,000, over 27,000 meals. Think about that.
Prepared by someone else.
Prepared by someone else. So I think it makes sense for you to at least know how to make some meal. Okay, that's just by the way. There are two, actually three issues. Two of them are how to grow your business. What is the, let me share the screen with you, then we can take this a bit in more detail. Okay, I want to share with you two things. First, one is current slide is prospecting. We know that there are 7 skills that you need to master if you want to really grow a big business. And what to describe our business simply is this: to get a large group of people who do a few simple things on a continuous basis. Because our products are home care or use products, this business entails building a large group of people who use products every day for an business is. And the 7 skills you need to master to be really successful in this business is, number one, how to get prospects. That is the people you want to share the business with. Number two, how to invite those prospects to have a look at our business or our products. Number three, how to show the business plan, how to explain the business concept. Number four, how to follow up with people so that they can actually make a decision to get started. Number five, how to get new people started. Number six, how to convert people who are not interested in the business to become product users or customers. And number seven is how to promote events, because events is where people actually make decisions. Today, I want to share with you two things. One is how to build a prospect list. Once you build a prospect list, the next thing you need to do is how to invite people to have a look at our business or our product. So let's start with the prospect list. I'm sure most people who started the business because you want to make money. And you're going to make money if you build a network of people who are using those products. That's how you make money in our business, because Neolife doesn't have a sales force. We are the ones who build a network of people who use the products, and the money the company would have paid all those salespeople is what is paid to us. So first step is building a prospect list. A few things that are important to build a prospect list. Number one, do not prejudge. Do not prejudge the people that you think so-and-so will not join the business, or think, oh, that person really needs the business. They will join the business yesterday. My experience is this: the people who need the business the most don't want the business. The people who don't need the business are the ones who actually see the value in it. I can't explain why, but people have got different attitudes when they look at the business. So the essence is you're looking for people who are looking for the business. So what are the 3 rules of building a name list? Number one, names of the list. What does that mean? It means speak to each person on that list one by one. I recommend that you speak to them one by one. And the reason why you need at least 100 names is this. Let's say you started a business, you're very excited, you have a list of 10 people. If you speak to 5 to 6 people on that list and all of them say no, you're already beginning to stress. If you have 100 people and 6 people say no, you still have 94 people to speak to. No stress. So I want to suggest to you this: write at least 100 names or more. How do you do this? Use a name list generator. For example, how many accountants do you know? How many business people do you know? How many civil engineers or chemists do you know? How many doctors do you know? How many engineers do you know? How many farmers do you know? Use the alphabet, under each letter of the alphabet, write an occupation. Under each of those occupations, write a list of 3 to 4 people. You're going to have 100 people in no time. So that's writing the list of 100 people. Step number 2, keep adding names to that list. Keep adding new people to the list. How do you do that? Learn to meet and say hello to new people. What I have found that is very effective for me is I always walk around with business cards in my pocket. For example, if I go to the bank or I go to a shopping center or whatever it is, or a restaurant, I start conversations with anybody that I come across. You exchange pleasantries, and before you leave, you ask a very simple question. By the way, do you have a business card? From my experience, most people say, no, I don't have a card. I take out my card and I give them mine, but I take a second card and write their contact at the back of that card. I tell them, look, this is my business card. I would like to speak to you about a business I'm doing sometime later. Then you leave them. That is a way to keep adding new names to the list. Number 3, attend events or shows where to meet new people. Okay? It's very important that you find ways to meet new people. Number 4, ask friends and relatives for referrals. Why is that important? Because it helps you to expand your name list, because your business depends on the number of people you bring into the business. Okay? So ask friends and relatives for referrals. Number 5, be constantly alert to people around you when you go to public places. At the beginning, this may appear strange, but as you grow in your business, your antenna or your alertness to people around you begins to increase. I can start a conversation with anybody, anywhere, at any time. It takes practice, but it becomes a very useful skill to build your business. Okay, so those are some of the ideas that you can use to build your prospect list. Remember, this is the most important resource of your business. The next thing is inviting. Inviting is called the gateway to network marketing. Inviting is a gateway to a large new life business, because if you don't learn how to invite people correctly to come for an event or to watch a video or to listen to a CD or to attend a Zoom meeting, whatever it is, if you don't learn how to do it properly, your business won't grow. Okay? So inviting is a very critical skill in building your network marketing organization. A few things I'd like you to take note. Number 1, we are looking for people who are looking. It means that the people who are searching for this business, you will come across them. Some people may not be interested, or some people may not be interested now, but in 3 months' time, or something may have changed in their lives that forces them to think, I remember Pascal talked to me about this business. Let me get back to him. Okay? So people's condition changes with time. Somebody who says no now maybe will say yes later. All right? What is our goal in this business? Our goal is education and understanding, for people to understand what we do. Our goal is not to sell people to join. Our goal is to educate people so that they can understand what we do. That's what, in fact, I would recommend approach this business like a consultant or a farmer. Remember, a farmer knows the rules of the game. They know that if they plant, they will get a return on their seeds. They are not in a hurry. They are very patient. You need to be patient also in this business. So the goal is to education and understanding of what we do. Ask the right questions. They are called qualifying questions. An example of a qualifying question is, are you open to look at a way to generate additional income? A very simple question. Okay? Or if you had 1,000,000 shillings, 1,000,000 rand, 1,000,000 whatever, what would you do with that money? Or what is your goal in the next few years? Those are questions that trigger people to think about their future. The next thing, if you are going to prospect people effectively, there are 4 key things in the process of inviting. This one was a hard one for me, very hard one for me. You need to detach yourself emotionally from the outcome. That simply means that you need to arrive at a situation where you don't care whether they say yes or no. That is the meaning of this statement. Detach yourself emotionally from the outcome. Is it easy? No, it is not. When I started the business, I understood the numbers very, very quickly, and I was very excited. The first 7 months, Betty and I worked extremely hard. But when I showed people the business and they didn't understand or they didn't see what I was seeing, I would get really frustrated. And I would ask myself, why is it this person doesn't see what I'm seeing in this business? Later on, I began to realize this business, anybody can do it, but it's not for everybody. Okay? So first thing, detach yourself emotionally from the outcome. Number 2, be yourself. Don't try and be a different person for who you are when you're speaking to prospects. Be yourself. Number 3, be enthusiastic. Enthusiasm is what attracts people to our business. Nobody wants to join a boring business. They want excitement. They want enthusiasm. They want to find somebody who is confident. That leads me to number 4. You need to be bold and confident. Confidence simply means you have a strong posture. It means you're confident about what you're proposing to your prospect. Okay? Number 3, the inviting formula. The inviting formula is simply a process that you follow to get people to look at the business. Step number 1, be in a hurry. Step number 2, compliment the prospect. Genuine compliment. Don't tell people lies. Don't try and what is the word? I'm forgotten the be very genuine in your compliment about the people you meet, because people can tell whether you're flattering them or you're telling them something which is genuine. Be very genuine. One thing I know about life is this: every single human being has got an excellent quality. Everybody. So it's for you to be able to notice that excellent quality they have and talk about it. Compliment them on that quality that they have. Everybody has that good quality. Okay? Then make the invite. Get the commitment, confirm the meeting, schedule the next call. That is a process for inviting. I will give you an example. You call, let me say, I see one of the ladies who are listening to us very keenly is Betty. Let me say, Betty, you've got a prospect who is, it's called Jane. You pick up the phone and say, Jane, this is Betty. I'm just rushing for a meeting. I've got a question to ask you. Would you be open to look at a business? Because I know you're a very hardworking person. Assuming you know actually that your prospect is hardworking, don't make a comment like that if you don't know the person very well. Assuming that Jane is very hardworking, you pick up the phone and say, Jane, this is Betty. I know you're a very hardworking person. Are you open to look at a way to generate additional income? Most people will say yes. Assuming Jane says yes, Jane, I want to send you a short video which is about 10 minutes. If I send it to you, would you watch it? Most people will say, yes, I'll watch it. Next question. When do you think you will watch it? Now you're getting a commitment. Okay? The reason why you need to ask that question that way is because you want the prospect to set the time to watch it. You know, you're not the one who is going to tell them when to watch it. You tell them, when do you think you will watch it? They will say, I think I'll watch it. If it's a 10-minute video, I'll watch it this evening. Then confirm the meeting now by saying, so if I send you the video now, you're going to watch it this evening. They will say yes. So if I call you tomorrow, we can discuss what you've seen in the video. They say yes. They said, okay, I'm going to send you a video now. Have a look at it. We can speak tomorrow. What time is suitable for us to speak? This time again, you're asking them to confirm the meeting. It's not you who is deciding when to call. You're asking them when it's suitable to call. If they say, okay, call me at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, you said, okay, I'll call you tomorrow at 11. The video is coming just now. Goodbye. Then you end the conversation. That is inviting somebody to watch a video. Let me say you're inviting a person for a meeting. Okay? Let me assume you're in Nairobi. You've got a meeting at Chester House, where the company offices are, and you want to invite Jane for a meeting. Goes through the same process, but I know you're a hardworking person. You're open to look at a way to generate additional income. They'll say, yes, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Would you be able to come for the meeting so that we give you an idea of what business we do? If you say no, tomorrow I'm busy, now you're asking for a commitment. They'll tell you, I think maybe Friday, 2 o'clock, or Saturday, one meet for over a cup of coffee, because you can't come for tomorrow's meeting. I will explain to you what we do. Some people will tend to explain what the business is. Just tell them, look, I'd like to show you the business. So let's meet Saturday, 1 o'clock at this venue. Will that be fine? Said yes. Don't waste time coming, or you also don't waste time. When you make such a statement, either a meeting or to watch a video, it takes time. You just need to practice it many times until it becomes part of your nature. All right? Then the last thing I would like to share with you is